Hey, this is Ciderhelm. For today's tactical episode, we'll be covering Ari, the nine-tailed fox. Here's the situation. I'm playing Ari and I've just arrived in the brush, coming down river after killing the blue golem. Leona and Caitlin were backing off as Heimerdinger and Vi approached, but with my arrival they are moving back in for a fight. Following behind me in the river is a collie. To us, it looks like we're engaging in a 4v2. What we don't see is that Mordekaiser is waiting in the brush next to us. Additionally, Amumu is just coming through the tri-brush to enter the fight himself. To them, it also looks like they're about to engage in a 4v2. It's 16.5 minutes into the game. Blue team leads in kills, towers, and gold. As Leona and Caitlin approach, Heimerdinger looks to be backing off, probably being tipped off that something is up when two underleveled players with no tower protection begin getting aggressive. With his health, he would rather not be the target of Leona's strong initiation tools. As he walks towards the brush, I begin casting Charm, slightly leading his path so he walks into it. Unfortunately, he decides to turn around and engage. As I move in, I activate Foxfire. This has a very short cooldown, meaning it should usually be activated immediately in a fight, and it will usually become available again during that fight. Each of the three Foxfire orbs operate independently of each other, meaning they will fire at the closest enemy in their own range, preferring champions. Because of my position, I know that all three will land on Heimerdinger, and despite reduced damage from hitting a single target, my goal is bursting him down so we only have to deal with Vi. Next, I cast Spirit Rush, dashing towards Heimerdinger. A Spirit Rush dash launches 3 missiles towards the closest 3 opponents in range. Like Foxfire, these missiles prefer champions. However, unlike Foxfire, multiple missiles cannot hit the same target. For this reason, when it is safe, it's usually a good idea to jump to a location where you will land this on multiple opponents. After casting Spirit Rush, there's a moderate window of time where you can dash up to 2 more times, each of them firing their own missiles. With a full volley of my spells, Heimerdinger is going to die. Mordekaiser will be lower, and I'll have helped Caitlin in damaging Vi. Vi has been unable to shut Caitlin out and has decided to turn around and take me on. At the time I played this match, Vi was a giant question mark to me. I had no idea what her abilities were. So I did what I normally do anytime I'm low on health and being crowd controlled by a champion I don't know, which is to spam flash and hope I get away. After flashing, Amumu misses a bandage toss that would have hit me. I've stayed just close enough to launch an Orb of Deception at their team, finishing off Vi. As I'm backing off, I fire another Charm to help Leona, but this falls too short and does not connect. At this moment, I'm bleeding out and will go all the way down to 8 health. How did I manage to get this low and survive? First, my Essence Theft passive has already kicked in twice during this fight. As I entered the fight, I healed for about 100 health. Because each spell cast can grant 3 charges of the 9 required to activate the passive, my opening combo immediately netted me another heal as I flashed. Second, I've purchased a Rod of Ages. Because this team has heavy and unavoidable area effect damage, I knew I needed to go for survivability this match. Note that I've moved back in towards Amumu instead of running to my base. Since Leona is body blocking and immobilizing Amumu, I am comfortable with staying close enough to deal more damage. As Leona goes down, I need to worry about his bandage toss. Though it's still on cooldown, I am not aware of it, and move to keep Caitlin between him and I. Completely unexpectedly, he flashes. I have 5 health, but for the first time this fight I've managed to land my Charm. Charm forces your opponent to walk towards you at a reduced speed. More importantly, it prevents them from attacking or casting abilities. My Charm landed at the exact moment that his bandage toss came off cooldown. Everything now comes down to whether his damage aura ticks one more time. Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed this, be sure to check out my Turning Point series beginning next Saturday on the Machinima Realm channel. Turning Point analyzes pro-level team fights. For the rest of this month, I'll be continuing to work on updating and improving this series and the Don't Feed series to make sure they set a new bar in 2013. I'll also be streaming here on YouTube. Finally, if you're new to League of Legends or you have friends getting involved, make sure to pick up my ebook at www.learntheleague.com.